Hey everybody, this is Kilo1, and I have a special treat for you guys. Instead of my usual Call of Duty videos, I will be doing a video about my Blue PSP project and how I did it and whatever you guys want to know. But before I begin, if you know me pretty well, I'm a pretty boring talker, so get some funky music. Okay, so let me give you some general info about what happened and a history as well. Okay, so back when school was still in, I had some friends who were like opening up PSPs and changing out their LCDs. And in the process, they broke a PSP stupidly. Actually, it was already broken, but they had to break it more. So they gave it to me because like I asked them, "Can I have it?" And I was like, they were like, "Sure, go ahead." So I proceeded to like make it a summer project to fix the PSP, turn it blue, make it 2000 inside, not 3000, because I wanted to play backups. And one by one I exchanged the parts. And then I encountered like a number of problems, but I will address that in a few seconds. And my reason for choosing blue is because blue is my favorite color, and blue looks very good. Just look at the color. But I actually ran a survey, like online, asked my friends, asked some random people online, like, hey, what color did you like? And green was actually the winner, except I wanted blue, so I just got blue. And so green was first place, blue was second place, surprisingly yellow was third place, and red was last. This is based off the carnival colors. If you don't know what that is, Google it, PSP 3000 carnival colors. But surprisingly, the yellow actually beat it. They actually beat red, because I thought yellow was gonna be last because no one really liked it. But then I asked some girls in my school. I asked them, they said yellow. I was like, sure, whatever. I added up. I actually did Microsoft Excel on it, but let's move on. So I had like a bunch of problems. Like the screen, they weren't the same, so I had to exchange the screen out. I had the analog problem, like you see right here, golden contact on the analog. It's supposed to make contact. It's supposed to touch each other to make the analog contact, like this. It's supposed to look like this. But when I did it, it didn't work. It didn't work. Like, I tried to solder them together because they would not make any contact. It wouldn't make any contact, so I tried soldering them together, except it didn't even work. It actually fried the motherboard process. I broke it. I broke this little expensive piece of thing. It cost me $60. So like I returned it to the seller from who I bought it from. But I lied to him, saying it wasn't my fault. I wasn't proud of that, but whatever, what I'm gonna do. So then I found another person who was selling it, and I offered them $50 for it on eBay, like offered them. I actually asked him, like, I'll pay you $50 for the motherboard. They're like, go ahead. And I paid him, PayPal. This is cool, so. And then the soundboard. See, this is the soundboard where the headphone goes to plug in. Like, underneath it, it's like a little bar. It basically looks like one of these. It's like a bar where you're supposed to screw. But then you have to like sand it out or cut it off to make that actually go in place. But even so, like the sound's not working. The sound's still not working. Like speakers or headphones is still not working right now. I think it's a hardware problem. But I will try to fix that, but it's not too much of an issue. It's not too much of an issue right now. My biggest concern is just actually making the PSP work. Okay, on to power LED. Like when you notice when you first turn on the PSP, the green light comes on. This is a 3000 power LED. 2000 right here. Although they do work alone, it's that when you try to use the 3000 on the 2000 motherboard, it doesn't work. And I know that probably confused you guys, huh? Okay. Next up is the D-pad controller. Right here is a D-pad controller for the 2000 PSP. Right here is a 3000 controller. If you look real closely to the ribbon contacts, they're not similar, and so I had to buy a new one because the 3000 would not connect. And I'll show you a drawing when I finish up this video. And then because I was planning to play like run ISOs on my PSP, run backups, illegal. No, really, that's what you think. There's no UMD drive in there. If you can't see, it's too dark. There's no UMD in there. no drive. And then the space, when I bought the housing from eBay, it came from a China seller, which is a bit scary because China has been known to not have good stuff, you know what I mean? But when I actually bought it, the steer was like scratched up everywhere, backside was scratched up. So like I had to buy a new one from a different seller. And now it's pretty frustrating because like the hole button, the buttons where the holes go through, they actually weren't fitting. So I had to exchange out the screens, and then if you look closely, you can see tape on the side. This tape right here, to make them, because there's no glue I could use to make them stick together. And then earlier in the video, I just said I had to solder these two together with a wire. I ended up frying the motherboard, like I said. So I hired a modder, and I will be sending out the motherboard and the analog stick. I will be sending them out to him like tomorrow or the next day. But by the time this video gets up, you guys will, the motherboard is already being sent. And then when I bought all the parts on eBay, I had to exchange them out. I have like a duplicate of like all the parts. I had to like exchange pretty much 99% of the parts, and that wasn't actually a good thing. So like most of the parts you have to exchange. Like right now at my desk I have like a ton of stuff just sitting around. I'll show you a picture right now. And then like how do you say, like the computer tape, cool. But I have a desk full of parts, and I don't know, maybe I should sell them probably, so I will sell them. If you guys want some, whatever. And if you want to do like if you want to begin with a 2000 PSP Slim 2000, and turn it into a 3000 housing, but still have 2000 parts inside, that is 100% possible. 100% possible. Like that's pretty much what I'm doing now, since I had to exchange all the parts. So if you want to do that, go ahead. But if you want to start with a 3000 and like turn it to a 2000 inside, but still have a 3000 like housing outside, you're pretty much going to have to exchange like almost all the parts. It's almost like buying another PSP. So I wouldn't recommend that, but that's what I did. So if you want to try that, go ahead. And if you want to like buy the parts from eBay but you don't know where to begin with, you can always ask me. Go ahead, just ask me. I'm friendly. I don't bite. I don't YouTube bite you. But you can go ahead and ask me. Just tell me, hey Kudo, can you help me out? I'm trying to turn this to that. Just let me know what you need. What's the problem with your situation right now? What you want to do, and I'll be more than happy to help out. Since it's not easy doing this, especially when like all the bewares and out there. So go ahead and ask. And if you will just have any questions, go ahead and ask me, comment me, message me, or even subscribe to me. But whatever, if you guys want to have more videos like this, I would be more than happy to do it. But please just let me know, alright? So this is Q1. See you guys later. Hope you enjoyed the video.